And people, these fuckers will talk about how I talk and how I'm fucking got CT or some shit. I'm like, bro, I've been talking this way the whole motherfucking time.
Rain tried to piss all over this hot dog eating contest that we've all come to love from Coney Island. We don't know how they don't have a backup plan. Okay, we were asking the same questions as you. How do we not have this thing inside?
Yeah. Right.
Maybe storm-proof. And while the backdrop there with the fans and everything outside is very cool, it is also very cool to see Joey do his thing on the 4th of July. So the rain came. Then the rain slowed down. At that point, it had already been canceled. Joey fucking Jaws Chestnut comes out and says, we're doing this fucker.
Goddamn right.
They cancel a show that was supposed to take the place. ESPN fires it right back up on after Sports Center. And this guy shows up, just 1 year removed from throwing a motherfucker off the stage. This time he said to Mother Nature, suck it. I haven't ate in 3 days. You think I'm gonna let a little rain get in the way? Wins for like his 16th straight time.
Let's go.
Congrats to this champion. He'll be joining us 1:30 Eastern.
Let's go, Jaws.
The dumps have to be absurd. I couldn't even fathom these toilets, especially in New York, where it's kind of just one stall, right?
Yeah.
People wait in line outside. They know exactly what you just did.
Chestnut was in there.
There's trouble brewing, and there's people feel they're not happy after following me.
I had my lunch break today. Went down to, obviously, the cafe. I was going to grab a sandwich and a coffee, just kind of do what I always do, just kind of zone out a little bit. Had to go take a pee. I'd go try to pee. My cafe, I've been here 100 times. Guy walks out. It's Joey Jaws Chestnut. Holy hell. I go inside.
Almost died.
It was the day after the hot dog eating contest. I literally smelled 27 hot dogs of shit. Michael Rubin threw a 4th of July party
Man.
that had every human that you ever heard of at. What a wild thing. How's that go about happening? Now, Michael Rubin, obviously the founder of Fanatics, which was a merch store that basically just took care of the back end for everybody. It made everything much easier. And in doing so, I think he's built relationships with every human that is a human, that is just ever succeeded at anything. You're talking about everybody from fucking Kim Kardashian, Lala Anthony, and everybody else, to Tom Brady, Usher, Lil Baby, DJ Khaled, Joe Burrow, Leonardo DiCaprio, all at one party. There was some shenanigans, as Micah Parsons was probably turning up and having a blast, and J-Lo and Ben made an appearance, and we hope COVID wasn't there, obviously. But the whole party appeared to be humans that we have heard of in a very high fashion. Okay, so whenever you think about this dude whose tits have been bouncing on his treadmill for 20 minutes, Nate. Okay, this guy's boobs right here. He's in great shape right now. He's been in a lot of boxing matches now for you to kind of learn from. Have you watched film on his boxing? Do you have your strategy already laid out when it comes to that, or are you just going in to fight? Look at his boobs.
Yeah, I was watching. I watched all his fights, and he's obviously working hard and training hard. And I'm training like I do for every fight, going in there to kill or be killed, and that's my plan. And I'm training.
Hell yeah. Jake, when you hear that, what's that make you think? You're going to have to swing fucking hard on this. Dude, this guy's jaw is just like, he eats glass. That's what they say, Jake. Does that change anything for you?
Yeah, no, I mean, he can take a lot of punches, but in boxing, toughness will get you hurt. So I'm a smart fighter, and I'm glad that he's watched all my fights. You know, study the film, man, because it's going to be a completely different fighter, and you're preparing for someone completely different. So you're making a big mistake by trying to look at any of my footage and compare me to anything that I'm going to be doing in that ring.
Interesting there, Nate. He's saying he's going to be a completely different fighter. Does that shock you, scare you? Does that change anything for you?
Yeah, that's what people said. I've never been knocked out. I've never really been even fucking stunned stupid or nothing like that. So, and people, these fuckers will talk about how I talk and how I'm fucking got CT or some shit. I'm like, bro, I've been talking this way the whole motherfucking time. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with getting hit or none of that. And I'm smarter now than ever. I'm not trying to be out loud. So,
how many Iron Man things have you done?
I've never done an Ironman. My brother did Ironman, but I've done about 6 half Ironman.
So 3. You've done 3. All right. Yeah. That's quick.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? You've decided.
The half, There's the halves, and those are a mile and a half swim, a 56-mile bike ride, and a 13-mile run. So
And you're smoking, Nate. You smoke through this entire time, or do you take like months off before these types of things?
yeah, if I could smoke during, would be better because
It would be.
make a deal with it better. You know, my whole career I've smoked weed, and when I got to get a lot of shit done, I might as well get high.
This is Kanye's birthday party. I think last month they had these naked people laying on the table.
And fish tacos.
Yeah, and
That's still going on?
Yeah, not real fish.
Kanye's birthday?
No, like people eating food off of people?
Yeah, he was just doing it.
That was a big Eddie Murphy thing.
So how's that work? You kind of walk in and there's a nude there.
Yeah, just naked person.
Are they completely naked? They probably are wearing
Completely
some
naked.
cover up.
They got a skin tone colored thong on.
No.
They're putting food on
They're
dongs.
setting sushi rolls right on top of guys' nut sacks, one on each, and then
Do people put their hands behind
and
their
then
back
one
to eat
full. Yeah, Dave Chappelle had some, and he actually got a pube in his mouth.
Like bobbing for apples. Like bobbing for apples.
Yeah.
There's no way there's any pubes on any of these.
I thought they lay on their
stomach.
stomachs. I thought they lay on their stomach and they jam things like through their butt cheeks. And
See, why do you gotta go so far?
I believe they're waxed.
That was the rumor.
That's only if they're having hot dogs. They put them and they use their butt cheeks as the buns, and then they.
How come some of these rich
slide it
people
out.
do such weird shit though?
Liv's doing flash mobs every 30 minutes at their tournament this weekend.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so what happened? I seen that. That's on a flash mob whenever you hire people that are from a dance recital to do a dance on the opening tee.
I don't know.
Right?
It's pretty
No,
cool though.
Flash mob is kind of like out of nowhere, something that just goes on and on and on and on, and more people are coming to. But you're right. These are marks who are hired to do this.
Yeah, that's why when I saw the video, which was just moments ago, I did not follow with this as soon as it was put up there, but this is clearly a hired crew, right? Because security, like flash mobs go to like a mall.
Right.
Yeah, great.
And then in the middle of a bunch of people somewhere out of nowhere, bang,
Yeah.
they're doing this thing. This one just feels like they hired an opening act, which I don't mind it. Let's do it.
Are we sure? Because they got volunteers there. I thought they just jumped in.
Whoa, they're having sex.
No, Tony, they're dancing.
Tony, that's a dance move. Okay, you would never understand.
They're dancing.
Just one time, learn the art of swing dancing.
No,
Okay, not
I don't
swinging.
know. There was a male porn star that he was so tiny he would jump up.
Who is this? Who is this?
His name?
I've seen that film.
Are you talking about Jordi El Pollo?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, talking about Ron Jeremy.
You do love Jordi El Pollo's work. You have talked about that quite a bit.
Wasn't he in the background on your phone for a little while?
Yeah, flipped upside down.
Yeah, flipped upside
I don't
down.
know what's worse, okay? I honestly don't know what's worse than Tone, that's his first thought. Oh, that's like that little fellow who used to do whatever. And then Nick knowing the guy's fucking name.
Yeah.
I don't know what is.
He was a Spider-Man.
You
in
guys
porn
are
industry.
disgusting. I just need to know you guys are disgusting. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Chief Saholic has been arrested.
Oh my God.
And charging. They found the wolf with a gun who was bank robbing so that he could go to Kansas City Chiefs football games. Chief Saholic is in jail and the world got better today. Congrats to the FBI in Kansas. They actually laid out the amount of money he stole from where? $170,000 from Omaha, Nebraska. $163,000 was recovered. Don't you worry about it. He put it in casino chips. We got him. Great Western Bank in Iowa, $70,000. $25,000 as well. Apple Valley Savage in Minnesota. First Class Community Credit Union in Des Moines, $303,000.
They got Damn.
The Tennessee Credit Union, $125,000. And then obviously TTCU, Bixby, Oklahoma, $150,000. I believe that was the one that inevitably got him. Did you meet Lolita?
Yes, I've been with her multiple times after seeing Avatar 2, and James Cameron and his wife are so much involved in that. Joaquin Phoenix and I have been talking, and really Ryan White, who's a great documentarian who just has finished, Pamela Anderson. Some people may have seen his films. We're in the midst of filming that. We're in the midst. This is really something.
But you show up here, there's no cameras, there's no nothing, and you literally just start handing hundreds to like every human that was in attendance. They made an announcement, it was like 10,000 people or 12,000 people, and it felt like you literally gave 100 to fucking everybody. And I was thinking to myself, like, every billionaire could actually do that.
Yeah.
You wish that every billionaire would actually do that, and you've always just done it. As you smoke a cig right there, know that you're an inspiration, man. You've done good. Northwestern football team. Holy hell. This weekend, student reporters basically put together an investigative report about what has been going on in the Northwestern Football locker room, allegedly. So the fact that what was being reported was reported and we're just now learning about it is also a little shocking, because if they were really putting purge masks on and dry humping these freshmen who are making mistakes in practice and they had a title for it called running, you would think at some point one of these freshmen wouldn't make the team or have a successful career at Northwestern and they would just say something and this would have got out. Allegedly, this has been happening for a good amount of time.
But even with the current players saying that and seemingly a couple ex-players saying to the contrary, Pat's been fired 17 years as the head coach of Northwestern Wildcats, just a couple weeks in his terms because he's getting lawyers to fight this. Just a few weeks after he and the president and the AD kind of learned of all this and made a decision that a 2-week suspension would be worthy. And Pat said in his statement that everybody agreed that I did not know that this was happening, but the president and the AD also understand that he who is at the top or she who is at the top is in charge of everything that's happening in there. The culture of your team is on you, pal. It's not on anybody else. So your ignorance claims aren't a valid one. Wild scene in Northwestern. I do not know this type of hazing was still happening in the sports world, let alone in the football world, let alone in Big Ten football world in 2023. But I assume the situation is only getting started, AJ, and it's kind of taking the football world by storm here.
I do believe I'm going to have a microphone at the ESPYs.
Whoa!
What? Hold the phone.
Yeah.
When did
The
that get-
ESPYs?
Yeah, Wednesday night, the ESPYs.
Holy shit.
I think it's going to be pretty early in the program. I think it's going to be good. Got a couple days notice. Feel real good where we're at right now. I will have a microphone on Wednesday night at the ESPYs, and I'm honored for that.
Turbo's got to be better at baseball than
He has a bad jumper, really?
Oh my God.
A bad jumper would be a huge
AJ.
compliment.
He have
AJ,
no
this
jump.
is the funniest thing I've ever seen athletically happen. Like legit.
Is he there?
So
is he in the Thunderdome?
Yeah. He's watching Netflix.
I'm sure he's making his way to a microphone right now. He can hear us. He's out there in the yep, there he is, maybe out in that
Shaking his
room.
head.
So, he works out every day. Okay, he's properly jobbed. He runs.
He can run a little bit.
He runs.
Yeah.
He can catch a football. He can throw a football.
What?
So like, he's handsome. He's charming. All those things. So whenever you start thinking, you're like, okay, this kid's kind of athletic. You know what I mean? Kind of athletic. So just if somebody had zero athleticism and they start to shoot a basketball, I'm like proud of them. If it like hits the rim, I'm like, way to go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Urbo, kind of athletic. I'm expecting a little bit of something.
Yes.
Because that's just like natural. I start watching this fucking guy shoot. You know, I don't know what the ESPYs is doing tonight. They should roll out a basketball hoop and they should just let Herbo shoot for 4 to 5 minutes. He does what he thinks he's supposed to do. Like he would do the whole thing. I've never seen a bigger miss radius out of somebody.
Absurd.
Same exact motion. He'll get the ball real confident. I'm going up with it. He'll hit the front of the rim. It's like, okay, that's not a bad miss. Then he'll go to the next one. He'll miss the entire backboard. Like he'll miss the entire, you know what I mean?
Left or right.
The whole fucking backboard. Like just, that's a 9-foot difference. The hoop is 10 feet tall. So he's almost 100% off of where he could have been. And he's athletic. It makes no
Does it look
sense
good,
how
though?
trash he is.
What if he drains 3 live on camera right here?
I think he's coming.
yeah,
He's coming out to shoot right now. is
Better
what it
chance
looks
of
like.
winning the lottery.
Yeah, actually.
All right, here we go. If
I believe
Urbo
you.
makes,
I believe in you.
If Urbo makes 3 jumpers,
How far?
okay, we'll give
He's
give
so
100
pissed.
people.
He is
Give
so pissed.
100 people.
The top of the key.
5. This is kind of hazing right now. This is kind of hazing.
I'm trying to give him a good moment because you guys are slandering him.
I've never seen.
Watch this,
I've never
AJ.
seen that face on Herbie before
Watch
with
this,
him
AJ.
shaking his head.
We should put him in the gym.
AJ, watch
We should
this.
put him in the Hawk House. Bro, just like the forms there. Boom.
That was much better. He has gotten
bet.
much better.
Almost went
Okay,
in.
Herbie.
And he's taking threes. Herbie, take a
That
free
looks
throw.
better, though. It looks a lot better than the old
Shoot
shot
three.
putters I was
Shoot
talking
three.
about. Southpaw?
Yeah, look at this one-handed. He's been working on this.
Whoa, what? Well,
Still good.
Okay.
yeah.
He was here
He's
till
not
like
shooting his normal jumper.
I didn't feel as good on
Like
that one
off-
as I did the first.
Herbie's been putting up like 1,000
Urbo,
shots a
get your
night.
ass down here and do your
He's getting
shot,
better.
bro.
Yeah. Get that.
Do your normal-
do your normal shot.
Off
Yeah.
the
Do your
dribble.
shot.
You're off the dribble jumper.
Yeah, you're off the dribble. jump.
Please.
here we go. Here we go.
Oh, step back. Sorry about it. Step back.
Bucket.
Hey, he looked good. He got some spring in his step. He looks good.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's all there. It's all there. Like, he's pretty confident. And then you get to this point, and we have no idea where it's going. I mean, I've never seen it.
That was a bad.
That went in, I think. Did that go in?
No.
No, it was an air ball.
No.
Have those moments where I could still be creative and think about, what I want to do as far as an artist. So that's probably the hardest part, is making sure it's like making sure you work out. You know what I mean? So it's making sure you give yourself time to think of the good ideas and not just be bogged down with execution.
What do? Do you go smoke some dope? You go into a studio? What do you do?
Nah, I don't smoke no dope. I just tell everybody,
never smoke dope?
Don't call me. I mean, I smoke weed. I
That's
don't know what you're
that's
talking
what we
about.
call dope.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's
what we say.
I ain't smoking nothing harder than that. Never have, never will.
Yeah.
So
neither am I. Neither are we. We're all on the same page.
Okay.
We're all on the same page.
That's good, man. Ain't nothing like understanding, man, because worst thing in the world is misunderstanding. So